because that was a big champion for Doublelift, has been that Tristana. So he takes a Jinx here instead as yeah, it's just kind of curious there as the analyst desk are calling this game for CLG, but of course, we want to hear your predictions instead. Send that hashtag CLG.
Krugs. Flash Wolves are going to end up 2v2.
And now I can see Smith.
They're starting them very late here.
Yeah, are going to team up though. Staking Casa actually, of course.
He's not on the ward because you just go up the send here by the river. They know he doesn't have flash. Smithy should get close for this one first.
Stake certainly hasn't seen him. Cocoon will land. Apprehend. He's going to follow through. Stake just enough to hop away.
Bounce.
And no summoners left to follow.
At the expense of Stake. Yes, there is a huge CS discrepancy, but Karsa was able to get his red at least.
Yeah.
Or steal the red.
Might look to have a gank in the mid lane here as Maple having a bit of trouble here against Lulu. Good glitter lance there from Pobelta. He's a little far forward in the lane. Ulti's ready for Stake. He's going to go in for it. Casa finds the knock-up. Good wall up there as well. Can they combo it all the way? There's the ulti out from Nah. And a wonderful CC chain is maybe just going to get first blood. Yes, it is.
They spent it wisely. Yes, they counter jungle. They were able to take away the red buff. They got deep vision down, which they can now use to take this dragon. They can see any sort of approach from CLG, and Karsa's going to be able to get an objective for his team as well.
Yeah, Maple's zoning mid lane away with Fog of War because he hides in that burst, so Pobelta can't face check because Doublelift and Afremu have been continuously pushed in the bot lane.
Smart little play there to get the dragon as Maple goes in. Xmithy forced to repel up, but Pobelta here is here in reserve. The Cocoon will land. Glitter lance is good. Damage not going to be followed in.
Really early, so he's getting the deep vision, and he's looking for the tower dive.
Yeah, they're going in for it as well. Science Spartan flashes out of the Unburrow though.
Yeah, I do like this pink ward that they've placed at the their own tri-bush here, because it will stay alive the entire time. But, Afremu goes in for the flash combo. All Rocket Jump was already off though. Yeah, plus Stake has actually been able to complete his Black Cleaver already on the Gnar, so he's ready to join the team fight if he can build up his Rage Bar. This time it's Sword Out who goes in deep, and he's placed an extra ward behind to see anyone coming, gets inside of the queue.
Oh, ulti out though from Stake. Zion's going to get stunned up. Glacial Fissure out as well. And it's so much CC as Sword Out collects. One apiece so far, but they might be able to take the early turret.
This is where I really like Braum as well for sieging, because you can see there he blocks so much of the wave clear. Now they're going to go aggressive on Afro, and they actually get his ultimate out.
Yeah, they popped it, but they group in mid and try and knock down a turret. But the W out there from Maple, going to get a bit aggressive onto Xmithy. They'll follow it in. Afremu, he's dived straight through there as the repel has been used. Xmithy forced to flash out. The chompers are good.
This is a bad fight for CLG. Stake goes in.
Scoops them. Science Spartan though, not enough as Afro. Duel into the top lane as well. Again, trying to equalize the tower. That one's almost a gimme.
Flash Wolves are distributing their resources. Swordheart is backing up Stake. They said, Stake, you're no longer playing on Island. You've done your job. You got us here. Now you can carry.
Hey, Kramer helped also.
Yeah.
I mean, Karsa.
Yeah. Karsa, everybody's helping.
Up for the flash was the CLG. Are going to finally get the mid lane turret.
Stake's next. And if he gets that again, we've talked about it before, how strong that item is on Doublelift. We have essentially a Jugger Jinx composition that you're running here.
All right, let's see how this push for vision does work. CLG right now, what they're trying to do is up their ward line, and Doublelift gets some crits on Sword Art.
Oh, doesn't get the snipe though. Zap will get dodged as a Glacial Fissure was burned.
Basic a set of brushes. Pobelta going in.
Yep, flash out there from Pobelta as Zion. Gonna go in, but Stake looks for the scoop. He gets two, but Doublelift gonna keep firing. Afro headbutt Stake out, but that might actually be the best. CLG might just look for a siege instead. Doublelift very far forward. Gonna fire into that turret. Afro looking for a dive. Maple out with the slow though as Afro gets stunned by Braum. Double still firing as Afro's forced to pop that ulti, and he's going absolutely nuts.
Sword Art was able to keep the turret upright though. But
oh my god, the crit! Doublelift gets the first kill, but he does get taken out here, and now Flash Wolves will keep fighting Maple.
Both top laners are ready.
Whoa, Casa sweeps in there into Xmithy. Braum Stun will land there. The damage is out, but the Chompers will zone them away. Maple looking to dive in, goes aggro onto Doublelift, finds himself the stun. Zion off the other side does go down to Casa, and now they're going to swoop in onto Afro. No ulti left for the Alistar as he will die as well.
Yeah, incredibly hard for CLG to stop this Baron.
That was a huge pick right there. Karsa going in onto Smithy and chunking him low. It meant that they could collapse on the teleport from Zion, and it looks like they're going to grab Baron here.
Doublelift maybe look for a steal here with the ultimate, but that's about all he can. Doesn't land it. Kramer.
Yamato Cannon said it. He now finished Thornmail, so he starts off as this split pusher DPS, but then he becomes an unkillable tank, and again, he's like hybrid damage threat and tank, but it's incredibly hard to focus him down with that Thornmill. 1 tower falls, 2 towers fall, combo comes in.
Yeah, Afro looking for it, but he gets stunned up. The tower will fall. Ulti out from Brom's going to zone them away. Caster going to try and dive back in, but Zion able to keep them out. Maple can't quite find his way through.
But also the Rek'Sai ultimate, everybody keeping up the siege, and Zion, the turn's going down.
Caught out now. Zion actually just dead as the turret falls as well. No, he will live for just a bit longer, but the Baron up minions will select it. Now Maple pumps us on, dodging that cocoon. Sorta on the backline is going to die as Double Lift is firing away. Stake is low now off to the side as he's forced the flash. Pobelta snipes it with a glitter lance just off the edge, and CLG, they'll keep running. Pobelta does get it again, picks up the double.
Move by CLG, they thwart the pressure, they realize, or perhaps not even realize, that the ulti was used on Echo, and that honestly was a very greedy move here by Maple, because he works on your way out, and good move. We see Karsa here. Who's fighting whom?
I don't know. Ulti is not going to connect.
Flash goes on the top side. They got a huge chunk, pretty much all this gold lead, but there's so much standing gold.
Oh my god, he's completely dead.
For CLG.
Huge play there from Zion. I don't even know how Kramer got in that position, but CLG are going to take it, and they're going to run with it straight up the gut.
And it costs you so... good play there. Gets the combo from Maple. Comes his way back in. He wants double. He pops his Zonia's stack. He's deep into the back lines there, but he can't get the ulti. Big scoop there. Finds on a 4, but CLG, they are still fighting. Stake's going to get done by Zion Spartan. More than happy to try and fight the Wolves. They are fleeing. Zion will flash in, and a buster shot's going to disengage. Now Pobelts are going to chase. They need 1 kill. Afro misses the pulverize, and CLG are still fighting. Ulti will get flashed away.
He spawned.
Now Caster gets struck. Kramer, oh, misses the last crit there. Now Caster getting down as the shutdown will happen. Now Sword Art, he's going to get chased down. CLG, they need a little bit more. There's at least with the double, and then just
they're able to bait it, and that's going to turn into at least 2 inhibitors. And 40 seconds left on 2 members. They can even pressure for more.
Yeah, they're 5 against 3 right here. Stake has to really make some fancy move. Kramer's busy wave clear. CLG looking at Nexus towers.
Yeah, they're going to try for it. Maple gets grabbed up. Combo lands it. Stake looks for it. Huge scoop back. Double gets stunned. Kramer gets the first kill onto Afro, and Zion has to run out. He's so tanky with the help, but Kramer gets cocooned. He'll get shut down, but at least that's gone down. It's just so crazy.
Double Lift is still up, though. They can go straight for Nexus turrets. They have minions. Stake can't get back in time.
No, he can't now. They are going to try and knock it down. 1 turret falls. CLG getting in a crazy game. They're going to try and knock it down. They are behind in gold as they take out the Nexus, but CLG will win the game.